Hey there you guys, welcome to Gears of War E-Day. The open beta just released. I'm testing this on Ryzen 7 5700X, RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, max settings possible, 1440p, DLSS set on native res. Let's see how much we can get. Let me check if there is frame. Yeah, there is frame generation. Set frame disabled for beta, so we don't have frame generation on this test. So yeah, max FPS. Let's push this to unlimited, and yeah, max settings possible. Everything set to max, and let's see how much we are getting. So GPU usage is 100% with 23 FPS. I think we're out of VRAM. I do think so, because the game is taking almost 22 gigabytes there of RAM. So yeah, this settings is not playable, so let's skip to DLSS quality instead. No need to wait. So yeah, upscaling set not to quality. And yeah, feels so much better. 30 FPS, 40 FPS feels way better than 20. My team just left me alone. This is the siege mode. I think its performance is less than the versus mode. I don't know. So yeah, 36, 37 with 100% gigabytes. I mean 99% of GPU usage. Are these my teammates? No, they're enemies. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so max settings with DLSS quality perform between 40 and 30 FPS. Let's see performance DLSS, how much we can get. GPU usage is always 100%. We're getting 50 there. Still feels slow. We're getting 47. Not much of big difference from DLSS quality. Fortunately, there is no frame gen. Whatever. Inshallah. Game looks nice. Not super light, but still looking beautiful. So yeah, this was max settings possible with DLSS set on performance and quality. Let's push it back to native, which is DLA, and push the preset to ultra. So yeah, it was Raytracing there.
The rigged operation. We're seeing enemies on approach to your location.
Later and see. So yeah, 1440p DLSS set on native. We are getting ultra settings, and we are getting 44 FPS in this street. A lot of details. Streets looking beautiful. Use supply cache. That's okay. Whatever. So recalculating frames once more. 36, 57 for the lows at the moment. GPU usage is always almost 100%.
Charged.
We're gonna be testing DLSS on quality, then we can test high, so we can.
Got it.
After that, we will start testing max settings without Raytracing. Anyway, let's see what's gonna happen now. I like this car. It's I think it's a Russian car.
Rest in pieces.
So, hurry up. Let's just drop on 39.
Hardly seems fair.
This one.
Placing disruptor.
I have no rifle.
Anybody else see that?
There we go.
Come back here.
Very nice. Let's go for the DLSS now and push this back to quality. Here we go. So so we are actually bottlenecked by the CPU.
Think we're good for now. Get ready for more.
I do think Raytracing is having trouble with the CPU. Maybe some settings that has some effect. We're getting 60 FPS outside of the tunnel, 60 plus there. Let's look at this guy. What's going on? Why this is not working?
Ready to dispense.
Oh yes, it's working now. So was that the bottleneck there? I guess it was, yeah. We're getting 65, 63 FPS with 84% GPU usage. That's a definitely bottleneck. It's no longer limited by the frame limiter. So yeah.
Turret ready. Unleash incoming.
Yeah.
Turret play.
Anyway.
Night. Let's do this. Ah, shit!
FPS there feels much better than all the settings that I've tested. Yep.
Next. One down. Looks dead to me.
Here we go.
We're done.
So yeah, let's drop the settings to high with ray tracing. Push this back to ultra. I mean native. All right, let's push this.
Reloading.
Drop this, I mean, to high, push the FPS to unlimited. Upscaling is set on native 1440p. Let's see how much we can get. So high settings 1440p. DLSS set on native, which is DLAA. We are getting 68 FPS out of the fight. GPU usage is 90%. We are actually bottlenecked by the CPU. If you have better CPU, your game gonna perform better. And of course, let's see how much performance we can get when the monsters spawns. 65 FPS, kinda difficult performance there.
Let's finish this.
Oh, okay. FPS, so similar performance. Yeah, definitely there is something CPU intensive, but we're gonna find that then, of course. And try to turn it down. All that.
That was easy. Scratch one.
Here we go. That's the ball.
Smoke out! Gotta get some ammo!
There we go. Nice chaos there. With some stutter.
Data received.
Anyway.
Good work. This information is going to be invaluable to the war effort.
There's no need to try DLSS quality. Maybe let's try it. Of course, there won't be any games.
Where's our extraction
Maybe
control?
there's gonna be like
Directing you to the landing
3%
zone.
of
Make sure to
performance.
secure it.
Dibs!
GPU usage is 60% with 66 FPS, so yeah, there is no performance gains. Anyway, enemies are dead. Let's push everything back to max settings and turn off the ray tracing there. So this game is heavy on the CPU. I've tried to find some sweet spot there where we can run this on native res with
Command just
no
flagged some intel for
frame gen or
Marking the last
DLSS
known location for you
upscaling.
now.
Maybe we can get like
Roger
70,
that.
80 FPS. So I've pushed all the settings that have effects on the CPU that can pressure the CPU to low, with settings that have more pressure on the GPU instead to ultra. There is no max settings in here, so as you can see my settings right here are mixed between low and ultra. Every settings that have effect on the CPU is set on low. Let's see how much we are getting. 80 FPS in the HQ. Game still low,
Hardly
but we
seems fair.
Volume a bit more. 60, 50 will do. Anyway. 69 FPS GPU usage is 90% up to 97. Yeah, 60 FPS on 5070 feels weird. VRAM usage is almost 8 gigabytes. We're not limited by the VRAM. Let's run. I'm dead. Maybe teammate can revive.
Time for some
There
payback.
you go.
And that's how it's done.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be having hard time running this game on this CPU. The game is still playable. Not with the max settings. go. I never played Gears of War. I've only benchmarked that once. We're getting 68 average, small stutter there. Recalculating for better lows.
That's what I'm talking about. Gotcha!
All intel retrieved.
There are some stutters there, so yeah, an average of 60 plus FPS there, not so bad. Let's try DLSS quality. I mean, the game is still playable. Kinda disappointed because we're not getting like 90 frames there with native kinda respectable settings. Anyway, 1440p custom settings as I showed you with DLSS set on quality. Frame gen, there is no frame gen on beta, unfortunately. That's gonna be on the release. Anyway, GPU usage is 80%, huge bottleneck there. Thought someone was coming up. Anyway, 80 FPS, 80 plus.
Pop and smoke.
That was smoke, only grenades. Not so much different than DLAA. I recommend you playing this on DLAA. There's no need to try DLSS quality except if you run this game on higher settings than this.
I got you.
I'm bleeding out.
Still helps not game made there. I'll try pushing everything to the lowest, see how much FPS we can get.
Could use some help here.
Scratch one drone.
There we go. I'll try now, do this.
Let's fucking go!
Dude, shut up. Don't say such words. We're benchmarking. People will hear you.
Good to go!
Anyway. So, lowest settings possible, 1440p. DLSS set on native, which is DLAA. GPU usage is
That should slow them down.
almost 100%. With 80 FPS there, so yeah, that's definitely a bottleneck there.
Get up!
Supply drop inbound.
Unfortunately, this system
Find and secure
is
it
kinda
ASAP.
disappointing on this game.
I'm out.
I'm not sure if this game is not so optimized or not, but apparently I do think so. It's an optimized
Thanks
because
for the
you should be
assist.
getting more than this. There is no way to turn off Raytracing, so it's a mandatory thing.
The rig's calibrating. I need you to defend this position and buy it some time.
Need to find some ammo. Some ammo gonna be useful.
Disruptors ready and waiting.
Give me a gun.
Nice.
There we go. 88 FPS, but that will drop to 70 when there are a lot of monsters on screen. Yeah, FPS dropped to 80 there, or I mean GPUs have dropped to 80 there already, so with some stutters.
Contact!
Not so much difference in performance.
Scratch one grub.
So yeah, it's the same performance. Keep your game on DLA.
One down.
For the moment, it's gonna be a completely different story when this game releases.
Back in your hole.
Supplies are running out longer. Last chance.
So yeah, I think that's enough for the this mod. Let's try versus. Maybe the game will perform different there. But first, let's do this in the settings. Push this back to... Oh, it was actually native. I thought I was doing DLSS quality. But anyway, performance is going to be the same. So yeah, let's go for versus. And see how the game performed there. So here we are with 1440p DLA of course, which is native and low settings possible. Will this mod perform different than the Siege mod? Let's see. We are getting 80 FPS there. That's similar.
Some payback!
I should fall back. On that. I think, I'm not sure, but I think the game performed a bit better than... Am I not going to spawn? Oh, there is a countdown on the left side of the screen. Yeah, the game is definitely performing a bit better, like 3 to 4%. I'm down. So the smoke... Does the smoke actually affect the performance? Let's see. No? So yeah, let's go. Maybe it does, because FPS dropped from 80 to 70 there. So yeah, DLSS set on quality now. FPS jumped to 100 in here. We didn't see 100 at all in the Siege mod. Let's push the smoke once more. So yeah, FPS dropped from 100 to 80. Finish this dude. And I'm dead. Anyway. So here we go, recalculating frames. Let's see how much FPS we can get done in the fight. Where's my teammates? performance dropped to 80 once more. So yeah, you can say there is no performance gain because the fight is what's important in game. We had 80 with DLA during the fight and outside of the fight. Now we're getting 100 FPS outside of the fight, but still 80 inside the fight, and that's what's important. Some stutter there. So the DLSS quality is completely useless. We're still bottleneck, same performance. Maybe there are few.
Eyes on target.
And done that once more. Anyway, unfortunately we're having hard time to have more frames on this CPU. Maybe devs will do something about the game, better optimization and stuff during the release, I don't know. So yeah, if you have better CPU, of course you're gonna be having more frames than me. So yeah, this was Gears of War E-Day on Ryzen 7 5700X, RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 3600 MHz. If you like this test, give me a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you wanna see me testing new other games, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you over the next one.